What's up, guys? My name is Will John. I'm a professional footballer from the US, but I've spent most of my career here in Europe, and I played for 3 years in Croatia, an excellent and small country with a lot of footballing success. So over there, I learned a lot of excellent technique, how to be quick on the ball, and they're a country that has proved that no matter how small you are, if you have a good setup and good system, you can have tremendous success, which is what you saw in the last World Cup. In this video, we are going to go over one of my favorite training sessions that I would do in Croatia and Serbia in order to get better as a player. This is something that almost every team follows this format, and it's proved to be successful, so you should check it out. We always start our training sessions with a rondo. Doesn't matter if it's 5v2, 6v2, whatever, you've got to start. This is a must in a Croatian training session. After the rondo, everything is cool. Guys start to laugh, things feel good. We've got to do a dynamic warm-up, and it's usually going to involve the ball and a lot of little short sprints and stretches, all right? So we'll normally take a little bit of a stretch here and there, a little touch with the ball, little sprint, and rest, all right? So that's how we warm up. Right after that, we get into some technical work, and that is the Ajax passing square. So we've got 4 cones set up, everybody making sure that they take a good first touch. The whole point of this is to feel the ball. So as we pass the ball from one cone to the next, the player makes sure to open his body up the correct way. If it's coming in from the right, boom, we open up to the right, we pass the ball with our right. 2 touches, and we're very, very strict on that. As that goes around, we then change and do a give and go with the next player. So I receive the ball, I pass it to my teammate in front of me, he knocks it right back to me, and I give him a little pass into space. Right after that, we move into the third man pass. So a pass in to my teammate, he passes it back to me, we give a nice, hard, firm pass all the way across to our teammate, and it continues on. That's a one-touch training drill, and from there, we move straight in to some more technical stuff. In this part of the training session, the defenders and the midfielders, strikers, we split. I myself am a midfielder striker, so you guys today are coming with me. And over here, we want to work on being sharp, smart, okay, and very technical in front of goal. So making good decisions. And how we do that, this drill is set up very simple, and it's going to incorporate everything in front of goal. So the very first, I would have my back to the goal as the striker. There'd be 2 guys in front of me. I check away, making sure that all of your players are having good and creating good habits on the field. So tell them to check away as if it's a game. Don't let them walk through it. They come back, they take a pass, 1 touch. You go back again, take a pass, and this time you knock it to someone else. And you spin off like in a game. And as I spin off, I receive the pass in front of me to either slot home or shoot, depending on how far out you want that to be. Straight from there, we move and evolve, and we make the midfielders, mainly the defensive midfielders, we make them defend. So the same drill is set up. I check away, I come back, pass it. There are already 2 guys there. Now they're coming at me, 2v1. So you immediately have to make sure that your player is in a good stance, and you emphasize strictly that the guys there, that they go and make decisions quick. Doesn't matter if it's a poor shot or whatever, we've got to get some execution. We've got to get chances on goal. So boom, boom, 1 to 2 passes. Make sure that you give them only 10, 15 seconds to complete that drill. After that's done, we kind of move on to a 2v2. That's where you let your players have a little bit more of some leeway because they're equally defended. Encourage overlapping runs from your team, all right? Encourage all sorts of dynamic ways. Take the players on. Maybe they go like that. From 2v2, we then spread to 3v2, of course. Once again, making sure we have good shape. Maybe you call in some of your defenders, yeah? And then from there, after we've done all of that, guys have got good touches, we want to work on our crossing. And we do that by sending some guys wide. Same drill. The one guy who's with his back to goal checks away, comes back, passes the ball right back. The player who's there now plays it wide. You, this guy, the very first guy here that was touching the ball, becomes a defender. So he immediately drops back in order to defend the cross that's coming in. You have two attackers going in, and then eventually you have 3. So the same format as your very first one. First you'll have 2v1, then you can have 2v2, then you can have 3v2, like that. And right after that, you guys are good, and it's time to test everything that you just learned. So now everybody's good, everybody's got some water, things are good. We want to test everything out with a small-sided game. Usually we'll do a tournament round, so you'll set up in 4v4v4. So you'll have 4-on-4 on one side, and then you have 4-on-4 on the other. The winners stay, or maybe the winners move around, and everybody plays like this. It creates a very good team environment. It's something that I loved while I was playing there because you always had a competitive nature to every training session, which is something that you want as a coach and as a player. So once that's done, you've got your little mini round. If it's going to be a longer session, what you want to do is then kick all that out, give everybody a chance to play a real scrimmage, and then we're good.